What's happening? What's happening? We are live. All right. Ooh, and let me check in my secondary stream. I'm testing a few things out today. Oh, it's not showing. Oh, it is. It's working today. I got it to work today. Yay, yay, yay. What I'm doing, I'm trying to make sure that I hit up everybody so I can help them out. Boo. Let me just bring this up here for some reason. There we go. I'm just getting everything lined up. Cool. I'm testing out a stream to vertical and horizontal today just to see how it works. Let me just check my audio and then we can get started. I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I'm working on, because if you're not using AI to help you automate things right now, you're just doing it wrong. Okay, there's the vertical stream. I got should have 2 lives going now. If you go to YouTube, I'm streaming twice. So let's see. There's me right there. And then there's me right there. So cool. It's working. Perfect. And the way I did that is through Streamlabs, if anybody's wondering, because I was able to take my stream like I have right here and stream to both vertical and horizontal so I could hang out with everybody wherever they are. Cool. So let's just get into it. Let's see. So what I was doing, if you hung out with me yesterday, I was creating let's see. Here we go. Let's go over here. I was basically programming some Claude Cowork, because I was able to use Claude Cowork in order to create a couple automations for me yesterday. Let me just bring up. Whoop, whoop. Not that. So, wait. No, it's this folder. Wait, what's going on here? That's an old folder. This is a new one. So, if you wonder why I got rid of this one, which I guess I could just delete this, because I don't need that. It's empty because I created this. So I was working on different automations that I can create. If there's a skill that already existed, then I could use that skill. But if not, I could just have Claude Cowork help me to create the skill. For example, I was using Remotion was something I was playing around with yesterday. And if you don't know what that is, it's actually really cool. Let me just go to their main page so I could... No. Remotion.dev. So what this is, it's kind of like programming. You could create a video with code. And especially, they're pretty good videos too. They're like animated, like infographics. And the reason why I thought that I might be able to use this tool is I was looking for a solution to have AI kind of create videos for me, but to do them just a little bit better than not all of them are great. I mean, like this one, it gives you a little bit of let me see if I have it open, a little player. And I'm going to continue to, I was doing a vertical one, but you could do a 16:9 video. Works pretty well. But this one, it animated this. I just told it to create me a video about, blockchain. And because it's another channel that I have that I was creating content for. And we get stretched too thin, and that's why we need to have automations like this. But we have our 2 different things. So, okay. So now I could take this video, which let me just zoom in so you can see what's showing on there. So imagine a shared notebook. Everyone reads it. So that's basically what blockchain. You don't have to care about this right now, about the topic, to understand the creating. So it created this animation. Let me play it a little. So see, these are actual animations that the code creates. And again, you create whatever topic you want. You don't have to care about the topic. Obviously, there's no voiceover yet. That's another layer of code that you could add in to add that part. But point is, all what I told it was I want to have a quick video, and I didn't give it any assets, didn't give it anything to work with. I just told it to what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up, small? Small Wizir? Is that how you say it? What's up? How's it going? What am I doing? How's it going? Well, even if you're 8, you're probably going to be able to do this stuff. I'm actually using code to edit videos. So I'm able to take the video and use the code using things like Claude Code and Claude Cowork in order to just tell it. You can give it the script, and then as you fine tune it, you're going to be able to, yo, what's up? As you fine tune it, you're going to be able to take these videos and just put in a script, and you have kind of a template, and then you could just drop in a script. It will generate your voiceover and then start to put together a video. But at the moment, I think that it's better if you start to kind of piece these things together piece by piece. And if you had your own custom assets, it doesn't have to actually generate these like it generated these computers by themselves and these animations by themselves. But if you wanted it to be your own branded topics, then you could easily just use your own things, and then you start to have a brand format that you could use across everything. Talk a little slow. Sorry. I always tend to talk fast. My apologies. So what I am doing is what I did is, if you want to use this exact tool, what you will need is Claude. At least you need to have Claude Cowork, which is part of one of their paid plans, which it starts. What am I doing? I'm setting up. I'm showing you how I'm using Remotion with Claude Cowork in order to live edit or basically AI creates the video for me. So, and I'm just making sure everything's set up. I have another tool that I've used in the past that has something similar, that's Descript, which is a very similar tool where you could kind of go here to Underlord, and I could just tell it to start to create a video for me. So maybe I'll show you a side by side. So now let's just go ahead and go to Claude. And if you don't know what this is, it could take control of your computer. I built a couple different automations here that I was doing yesterday in their skills. So we got this one. I got my this one's actually kind of cool. I created a YouTube workflow, which now I threw my 28-day and my 90-day analytics into YouTube. And now, say I wanted to make a video that teaches stuff about my own channel on my same topic, I can give it access to my analytics, my transcripts, and all those things directly from this thing. And then I could say, go get access to it and use it. But so if to create something with this, and I think there were some holes in it, let's create a video with the name of the tool I've already. If you don't have it yet, just go to remotion.dev. Yeah, it's editing videos with AI. Like anything you see right here, I just gave it a prompt and it generated this. It doesn't have audio yet, and if you add more elements, you could have it do it. I mean, this is a pretty decent animation for something just generated with a prompt. Hi, what's up? How's it going? Let's see, Leon as Jackinson. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The chat's kind of far away from me right now. Cool. So this is a little bit more code heavy if you're going to do it this way. Okay. But let's go back over to Claude and let's see if there was some breaks in this yesterday, and I'm still fine tuning and finding the breaks. So let's see if there's any breaks. So I'm just going to start up So how can you use it? So you need a couple things. You need to have Claude, one of their paid plans, which if you pay for a year, that's $17 a month. And if you pay for a month, it's $20. So there you go. So now, once you have that, you could almost basically have Claude go to your computer and install everything. You're going to need to have a terminal, which is a terminal, which if you're Mac, Windows, doesn't matter. You could have access to the terminal. And you're going to kind of bounce back and forth between here and the terminal, the Claude Cowork terminal, and the terminal on your computer, and you're going to be able to have it generate what you want. But as you fine tune it, you're going to be able to build like some asset suppositories and stuff that it's going to be able to did I say don't even depositories. Gosh, don't even think about that. So let's see. What kind of video would you like to create with Remotion? How about let's give it a style. My brain farting on the name of the what's the name of that? I was brain farting on the name of the style. What's the name of the? What's it called? Do I not have it in my phone anymore? What are those? All those documentary shorts on YouTube? Was it popular? I just want to give it an example. There we go. Hold on, what's it? Was it the? Why am I forgetting the name of the tool? Let's say Magnets Media because that's a popular channel. Give me a video like Magnet. How do you spell it? Hold on. How do you spell magnates? Make sure I'm spelling it right. Oh yeah, so I haven't done any coding. Just so you know, I haven't done any of this coding. It's all done with Cowork. So I'm just telling it what I want, and it's gonna go do the coding for me. I don't need to know the coding. And if I ever hit like a wall, I can go over here to like the code right here and actually do proper coding. But in Cowork right here, I could do it all. Make it like Magnets Media. All right. Have you used view? So you don't need to worry about the coding. Actually, coding right now. This what we're seeing right now is coding. Like this is 2026 coding. What topic or story would you like to cover? A business company. How about let's see. Let's actually write a script separate just to see. What's it? I'm gonna do it for my crypto channel because that's why not? Because that's what I'm kind of gonna use this for. Brain farting all of the names. That's why I got to make a short, right? Hey, what's up, Purple? How's it going? Let's see. Make it. How about BitConnect? Do you remember that? If you don't know what that is, it was a crypto Ponzi scheme. So there we go. So let's see what it gives us. It's not. It may. It's just a chat bot. So short demo, 15 seconds. How long should the video be? Let's make it into a 60-second video. Yeah, you may think it looks. What am I doing? I am creating a video with vibe coding right now. And there's another version that I've used with a tool called Descript, but Descript, it adds up and it costs, money to do this stuff and use it. But this is all going to run it like locally on my computer using tools like this. So make videos programmably. You basically create a MP4 file. The way that I've found it so far is it's probably better to be able to take this video and kind of get pieces and put it together in something like CapCut still. It's not complete, in my opinion, to my standards, but you're going to be able to generate everything and easily put it together. These animations are great. Scalable rendering. So let's see, go back over here, see what it's given us. Still working. And one thing with Claude, I'm only testing it right now with the You don't want to show my usage? It's not showing my usage. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing that. If it's not showing usage, that means it's all free, right? That's what it means? That's what I think. Okay, is it still working? Okay, great choice. Magnets is a very distinctive style, dark backgrounds, bold. So I just told it the type of video that I want to copy. So what am I making? I'm trying to clone this channel here. So I just told it to take here, I'll just show you. You ever seen these ones? So I'm going to make a video. So I told it to go look at this, and it's going to go create something similar. So again, I'm just testing this. Hopefully it works. It was working yesterday. I made a video. I actually showing you the example here, wherever it is. One of these tabs. Like this was one that I was testing. This is all made with AI, just automatically. I just gave it a prompt, not a very good one, and it created this just out of nowhere. So let's see. Okay. Still working. Okay. Perfect. A magnet style. So BitConnect, if you don't know what BitConnect is, I guess I make a video about it. It's just it was a big Ponzi scheme, crypto Ponzi scheme from what, it was 2016, 2017. Nearly 10 years ago at this point. Perfect. So it's doing some research. Again, this is the part that I wouldn't really be sitting in front of my computer right now if I was doing this manually, or if I was doing this without hanging out with you. So I would I would just walk away or go do something else or work on something else while this is building my video for me in the background, or at least planning everything out. So again, I'm going to need to have, and if you ever have a question, so to me, even me, like a terminal could be very intimidating, having the terminal on your computer. And if you have a question, you have the chat, like, what do I put in terminal? And the chat bot will just tell you what to copy and paste and put in terminal. I wonder why it's not letting me see my usage. If it doesn't show your usage, I think that just means it's all free. Let me see on my phone. It's not showing on my phone either. I don't know. Maybe it's something with their servers. Cool. I find things like this that are going to make me money. So I have a job, which it's freelance, which is my day job. I work in like TV and film. I work on TV shows and some movies, mostly TV shows. I live in LA. It's mostly becoming TV than movies. But I do that during the day. And that's not a work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week type job or anything like that. It's like you book a TV show for 3-4 months or a movie, and then you don't have work. So I do this when I'm not working because it brings me passive income and brings me income. So I'm going to be able to make videos like this and share them with you and show you how I'm doing them and how I make, because I need to make me passive income while I'm not working. So it's kind of like both. I enjoy it, but it's a job in the sense that it makes me money, but it's a hobby in the sense that I'm just enjoying figuring this out right now. And then I would have made those videos, like I fall behind on a channel that I don't have time for. But what if I'm working on a movie, like that example, and I don't have time to sit down and edit an entire video? I can just sit down, punch in the prompt, or I would have grabbed a better script. I would have curated a script a little bit better to create it, and then it's going to start creating my video. And I've used other tools like this, like Descript, to help me do auto editing. Like here, I'll actually show you the video on. Yeah, you could have access to my music. So like here's one that I was just, that's what I'm still working on. Here's one I recently edited, and this was also assisted with AI, but this is a paid tool. And what I'm trying to do with that is to take all of these paid things in this and just have it. So this was all edited with AI. All of this was edited with AI, and now you can see the visual here. And this is a tutorial kind of walking somebody through this, how to go live in 2026. And here's another one that I edited with AI. It's only 7. Like another example. Oh, that's not even the ones that I was looking for. See all projects. There we go. This is one that I just finished. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the subscription. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing more of these and just shooting over my shoulder and showing you what I'm doing, because I enjoy doing this. So this, like all of this was done with AI. It cut, this file right here, it's the final edit, is 19 minutes and 40 seconds. When I sat down to record this video, the footage was 3 hours long. So I sat down, recorded all the pieces, everything, put it into my editor, and I had 3 hours of footage. I came over here to the corner right here this is in Descript. It's another tool while this is doing its thing. I can explain this stuff to you. So I go over to Descript, and you go to like AI tools. And then I can come right here to these AI tools right here, and I can go sound good. What I do is I can, with one click, say I don't have this mic, and I'm just like recording with my earbuds and it doesn't sound great. I can hit Studio Sound, and it will auto balance all of my kind of crappy audio and turn it into something that sounds better. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to sound much better than if you just were recording it with your headphones or just on your computer. Then also remove filler words. Who here has not said 1,000 times in their life? Or I struggle with it's my filler word, and I just, if you hear me say it, slap my hand, and I can just hit this button, it will remove all those filler words. Retakes. So say I'm recording something and I have a bunch of false starts. I'm like, hey, you know what? My name is Jonathan Dunkerley, and this is what I mess up. And there's time that it takes to cut out all those mistakes. You hit that, it's going to detect when you've repeated yourself, and it's going to only leave the last one. And then there's shortened word gap. This one is actually a godsend, because it actually will just remove all of the dead space in between. I know that CapCut has a similar feature, but this one works so much better. So I would just hit this button, and with going down and just between filler words, remove retakes, and short word gaps, I hit that button, and it shortened 3 hours of footage into 30 minutes. So I immediately cut out 2.5 hours of footage that I didn't have to go through. So this is like the power of like AI actually being able to edit for us. And that's with footage. But the thing that I'm trying to do right here with, it's just still working. It's still working on the video. See, it's building the video for me, rendering the final MP4 video. See, it's creating it right off the bat. I didn't give it a script or anything like that, which, you could connect 11 Labs API or create it elsewhere. So back to this. So now I've shortened that, and then I can go to look good. Say I am not making eye contact with you, you want a video where we're making eye contact, I can click the eye contact button, and that will just make, I don't think it works great with glasses, in all honesty. But if you don't have glasses on and say I'm like reading a script right here, right off camera, I could just do that and it will recorrect my eye line. So it looks like I'm looking directly down the camera. It looks like something just finished there. Boom. Okay, let's take a look. Let's click to open the file. Let's see what it did. Okay, 1 minute video. We're blind watching this. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Hopefully it's not bad. I don't think there's any audio to it though. So in 2017, ordinary people were becoming millionaires overnight. Big connect. So you would add the crypto lending platform founded 2016. So this is okay, but it's animated. I didn't give it much information. But look, what did I do? I freaking created a video with just telling it I wanted a video about a topic. After 1 year, the rise. All of this was just generated with AI. And if I added more layers, like if I wanted to add in audio and things like that, all of this was just made with AI. Oh, and I see your question, Purple. I'll answer it. Just 1 second. Let me finish playing through this video. So it shut down in 2018. Man, remember when that was happening? So many people lost money. And then John Oliver John Oliver? Yeah, John Oliver did a whole section on it. If you haven't watched Last Week Tonight, it's a good section on it. Okay, so that was freaking, I'm actually very happy with that. So what I was able to do was I was able to create an entire video, and say I wanted this to be a short, I could start I can make them vertical, and I want to make an educational short, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this. I have that other channel, and I want to be able to start pumping out those shorts just with the prompt and get them done in this style. And if you compare them, like we did this compared to Magnates Media, which is like this. Here, let me bring up a example. You could bring this in, and you could add some textures and stuff in your editor, and it would actually add one whole extra layer to it. And if you give it additional assets and stuff to work with. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty good for me just giving it a prompt. Granted, like the background's not perfect. Now, if I wanted to, there was some issue where it wasn't showing in the viewer, but say so here we go. So I can make a change. So what change do we want to make to this video? So how about, should we make the background, let me answer your question real quick before. You were asking if I think that AI will take over the world. My answer is no, because AI is a buzzword, and I get all nerdy about this, is that there's really no such thing as AI. It's not artificial, and AI can only do what we tell it to. I think that AI could be used by the wrong people to surveil us. I think that's like the more concerning thing that we could have. So AI is not gonna take over the world, but I think a few small people in the world are gonna use it to oppress us, I guess. So we might as well use it as much as we can. So that's my thought on that. To say I can already do that. No, again, I don't think that it's gonna take over the world. I think it's going to displace a lot of jobs, more so than any other technological revolution has, where it's going to, like, all of this stuff, this, like right here with coding, like I just replaced potentially an editor right here. I don't have to hire an editor to do the same thing. But now if I have notes, before I would go to an editor and I'd make my notes, but now I can just make a note. Like, that's kind of like the point of what I was going to get at. I could just go here and say, okay, what's wrong with this video? How about what should we change the background color? Let's make the background color Solana purple. Let's see if it could just do that. So good, but can we make the background gradient using, I want to see if it could just do it. And I may be making a couple crypto references, but I'm not selling. I keep those things separate. So let's see. Solana purple. Let's see what it does. Okay, and if you don't know what Solana purple is, it's this color here. It's this they use with that. So cool. So yeah, I don't think what's up, Jack? How's it going? Good hanging out. I'm just showing everybody. What's this one? I was just showing everybody how I'm. Okay, so again, I'm just having it change the background. I'm doing it all with code. Code is having me and here's another thing. So it created the file in 1920 by 1080, and I saw that but it's at 30 frames. But if I wanted it to be at 60 frames, I could just ask it to. So I don't know why it's not read easy function, but and again, this is a tool. The only thing I'm subscribed to here, the only paid thing that I'm paying for is a subscription to Claude, which is $20 a month for the base plan. If you're going to use this heavily, you might need to pay the $100 a month, but $20 is what you get for all of this. So, okay, now I have everything I need. I'll add Solana purple gradient color constraints, pre-compute 2 gradient-based images, normal collapse, update render to copy what the gradient base instead of a solid fill. Now, add a gradient. So and if you see it's using the credits, how much you could see in the corner right there. Okay, rendering frames, and it's doing all this with code. I'm not actually manually doing any of this. It's editing my video for me. It's crazy. Be connect. Oh gosh. Hold on. Okay, this is gonna mess up my entire feed, but
like their own internal version of link.
Go away, pop up. Connect meme. Here you go. Hear this guy. Oh, hold on. Here you go. This is Hey. This guy is such a This guy is such a Where's the He's just talking about how great it's gonna be, and it was a Ponzi scheme. So funny. Okay. Let's see if it's done. Okay. Oh, we're still working. But again, it's editing for me. I'm like, why is it taking time? It's because it's freaking creating a video for me with code. Right? It's crazy. It's created an entire video. I made some notes, and it's editing the video. So there was an issue I was having yesterday where it wasn't popping up the actual video in my... You should have the local host, which is... where is it? Let me see if I can just get it. You give me the local. Wait, did it finish? Oh, it finished. Let's open that real quick. All right. Close that. Did it finish? Okay, so look, what did we say? We only wanted, I told it I wanted a Solana purple gradient, right? That's all, the only like conditions I gave it to change. Okay. Same exact video. Okay, So now let's do this. So since we are going down this rabbit hole, I'm experimenting as we go, just so you know. Just so you know. So this is the shitty company that fucked over everybody. Ooh, I swore. Okay. Let's just go here. Let's go to our Remotion assets. How about we make a BitConnect asset? Bit. I hate that I'm actually using this as the example. Okay. Save these. So what I'm going to try and do, which by try, we don't try, we just do, is I am going to just add these images. Give it a little info. So, okay, let's see. Can I give it? How do I add? So I just added. Can I add files? Can I just drag this whole thing in? Or I have to drag these? Okay, so how about this? So, looking good. I provided can you add them into the video where they belong? Not even to give it much information. Also, can I get the local, was it 808 link, right? Or the local host 300 link. Okay, so now let's see what we get this. It is pretty crazy. Do you think Remotion is the best video editor? Honestly, I don't think it's the best video editor yet, but I think that it's creating all the assets for me to take that and put it into another tool, like to take it and put it into something like CapCut, or CapCut's free. I'm mentioning that, but you could always go use something like Final Cut or Premiere or anything to whatever. What does the link do? The link, the local host link, will open it up. So this is actually this is Remotion, and after on my last example, Blockchain Explainer. Again, I'm just using this topic as an example. You do it whatever you want, but it gave me this link, and now. From what I've read, usually when you add extra elements, then I could edit them. So it doesn't actually burn, it creates the animation, but if it's using other elements, that you should be able to animate them and kind of get more of your edit done directly in here. Then you download it, and then you could take that. The way I'm looking at this is like I create a block of video, bring it into something like CapCut, and then I could fine tune it. That's what I'm trying to do. Get most of it done with a prompt, then take that piece and just do the last finishing touches manually in an editor, but it's working for me. So, how much does that cost? It's doing the rendering locally on my computer. So, as far as credits, it just depends on what it's using for Chrome, or not Chrome, Claude Cowork. And when I would run that yesterday, for some reason it's not showing me my usage right now. When I woke up this morning, it was all, that page is blank. But when I was doing it yesterday, it used 10%, like creating it, the whole session that I did used about 10% of my session use, which, so I'd say if you are doing this and you have a session on the $20 plan, you probably can get maybe 5 or 6 clips generated in that session, which as far as time, I think that would be comparable. But again, if you have the $100 plan, you're doing this to make money, makes sense. So what's the last thing? I use with Replit to create an app with intelligence and its site streaming data for artists. That's awesome. Like Replit's great too. Like I started with Replit, but I'm finding that Claude Cowork and Claude Code are more like the way that I learn, that I like to create. So I tried Replit and it wasn't right for me. But I know Replit is fantastic and it's great for so many people. So let me go back to see how it's doing on creating this. The images were pasted directly into the chat rather than saved into files, so they didn't land in the upload folder. Let me save them directly from the conversation. So let's see what it did. So, boo. See, there's my output there. I don't know where it put it. So if I didn't link it to that folder in the beginning was part of the problem. That's on me. Boom, boom. All right. Let's see. Thanks for hanging out with me while I do this. Every single time is just going to get better and better. Like I'm going to figure out ways to fine tune this, and I'm going to show you. I enjoy this stuff. I enjoy figuring this stuff out and showing you. It's cool that I nerd out about this. It's just doing it, dude. Like I always bring up like this is a freaking film studio that you carry around in your pocket. When I was a kid, the loopholes and all the stuff we had to do just to get the simplest effect to happen using I grew up in like the 90s and stuff, so we still had some technologies. Okay, let's see. Oh, now update scene intro title to show the full logo and the scene and the rise to show the coin. So perfect. You got totally frustrated with what? With Claude Code? Have you tried Claude Cowork yet? Because I'm right there with you. Claude Code is very frustrating for me as well when I tried it at first. But Claude Cowork, for somebody that's not a big coder myself, it was a game changer for me as far as being able to create. Now, like I've created multiple workflows. I created a couple that I created yesterday. I'll show you while this is doing. So I created a Facebook engagement automation in Claude Code. So what it does with that one is it will go to my Facebook feed and will start engaging in posts that not promotions and not paid or promotion ads or not groups. So it just goes down there and engages and then puts my post. Then then I have another one in here that will so I have 2 skills that I've built so far. One's the engagement one for the feed, and then I have another one that does the same thing in in groups. So that way I'm getting leads off of Facebook. So it's pretty cool. And now I could just tell it to go and do that stuff for me. Another one that I need to do is I want it to once a week go and update all of my Facebook analytics into this folder right here where I have Facebook data. So it just grabs like the data from Facebook. And then that way I could see what's working or not. And I could see all my old conversations. So that way it will look at this document and be able to every single time create better data or better posts, see what I got engagement with, what I didn't. And so I'm trying to create a brain right there, a knowledge base, and then creating scripts and stuff like that. So, and then I have one that I just started for the YouTube as well, which when I go live, it will reference my YouTube analytics and build my build my live setup and look at what's worked so far with titles and stuff like that, and help me build out my live, go and create my thumbnails and do all that stuff. Yeah, you might crash. I get crashing out, but the best approach to this is to not just to go and have fun with it and just create something for fun. Go and create something for fun. You don't have to actually have some sort of monetization or make money with it right away. Just go and you'll get better at it as you just try and play around with it. That's my thought on it. So, okay, so is this done? Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's take a look. So it gave me my link. Let me just grab that real quick. Open link. No, I want to open link in that tab. Let's see if it worked this time. Let's see if it did it. No, it didn't do it. Let me try this. Got like a bunch of scammy. Okay, well, I could download it. I'll figure that out later. So let's open this. Let's see what it did. 2017. There it goes. So it used the logo, the actual logo, and say I wanted that to be that up there. So it's actually using the actual assets that I've given it. And as you build a giant like library, it will build a lot. Say it's got the logo there. I don't think that's the right logo. I think it created that. What am I doing? I'm creating videos with AI, with code, with AI and code. I'm just using this this example one just because it was a crypto scam from 2017 or something like that. 18. What did it say? I am creating videos with code. So what I've done is I've used a tool called, where is it? Where's the actual page? I've used this tool right, where's the home page? Right now, called Remotion. It's a skill now in Claude. Do it. Say hi to everybody. So I use this. So when you set this up, you first set up Claude Code and Cowork, and then you could ask it to, you could either ask it to just install Remotion for you in Claude. Like if you don't even want to think about it, you could just go to Claude, say, hey, I would like to set up a Remotion video. Tell it that, and Claude will go and find all of the installers and explain to you exactly step by step how to install this into your local system. It may get a little, I think people get a little frustrated when the terminal comes in and you might have to type something in here, but because of Cowork, it's going to, anything it can't do for you, it's going to tell you what to do, but anything it can do for you, it's just going to do it automatically for you. So then you take this video and you could start getting editable packages like this. This is like, these things were created with, like these animations were created with code. And because of something like Cowork, you're able to just tell it what you want. And instead of having to sit there and write all the code yourself, Cowork is writing it for you. And this is, you could add in your own assets like we did in that other video. Boom. Okay. And I played around with, like, this is much better than what I've experienced with Descript's version. They have a thing called Underlord, and you could have it edit for you as well. It's a more all-in-one package if you're looking for something plug and play and stuff like that. But I feel like this is already becoming a better solution for me, because now I could just, if I have a new feature that I need to add, I just add it. So you can go start right here, click on prompt a video, and you can create a video. See, like here's examples. Travel routine. Let's just take a look at a couple of these other examples, things that are made with Remotion. Like you can make this type of video. Hey, all good, Purple. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to be streaming like this more because I'm figuring, like I want all of these to to be working for me. So I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it, and this keeps me accountable to make sure that I'm building. So yeah. And I'll check out my my future streams, and I'll show you more of the results. Here's a new article headline. Maybe you have articles, repurposing the articles. Ooh, somebody sent me a paid message on an app. I must be popular. Let's say launch video on X. That's pretty cool. Like even if you just need to have a clip, and you're not creating your entire video, now I could just describe to Remotion exactly the type of video that I want to be created, and now I have stock footage that I was able to generate locally on my computer. Have a good one. Good chatting. I like these are just go here for ideas. Product demo for this, was it Prescott? Oh, that is cool. Mm-hmm. I could write, just tell it what I want, and it's going to create all these things. Oh, gosh, I love it. I love this so much. Like one of my favorite things I've discovered so far. Let's see about this SpaceX launch. Oh, that's actually a good idea. You could take this idea and put it into so many different things. Dang. How many more? Oh, gosh. Let's see, take a look at this one. Oh, this is actually a really cool idea. Ranking things. I bet this would make a really good short. And look, this is awesome. Look, it gave us the prompt. Default reaction, 3 fiber example. 20 video games. Copies of all. Create video. Let's try this. So it gives them even more instructions. Oh, this is cool. So I'm gonna start like remaking some of these. Oh, here's a transparent call to action if you want a custom one. That's really cool. A chart. If you need a graph, I bet you could put in all your data and it would create a pretty cool looking graph for you. So you're putting in all the data right there. Just change that data. Maybe tomorrow I'll show you how I can recreate some of these. Be playing around with. Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I want. I love this style. Look at this. So let's see what it says. Create a high energy Remotion video component. So component. Say I want it to be 60 frames. I just have to change it. CEO introduction featuring style with cyberpunk tech corporate aesthetics. Oh, man. See, go look for examples. So if I wanted to make an entire video like this, I can go look at a similar prompt and just use that as my base. This is so cool. Loving it. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, let's see. There's 2 pages, so let's look through introducing VV term. So you even think these could be slideshows, info videos. I mean, this is, you just get it, and then if there's something you need to change, you just tell it you want it changed, and it will regenerate the thing. And again, that's part of the reason why I say it might be better just to generate them in clumps, because you get that section done. Oh, it's great. Now you just, all right, now let's work on the next clip. And maybe I should figure out a workflow for that. We make a promotion video in app presentation style. Is that what I was? Apple presentation style. Let's take a look at their next page. A featured music CD store promo. Where do you even buy music anymore? These look pretty good. You get your consistent. Sound? No. Man, this is so freaking custom agent skill announcement. Bang. What about this one? This has some alpha layer to it. So this is basically you're creating an asset. I wonder if you could take something and turn it into like an image and turn it into a 3D asset. I bet it would do that too. Audio spectrum visualizer. It's pretty simple. History. I like this. I bet you could put a bunch, give it the assets for the photos. Oh man, that's detailed. Oh man. They went deep into the code. Custom frame. And they really want it. Okay, so there's ways to dive so deep into this. I love it. Tool used. Model used. Opus 4.5. Obviously, like I was, for my example, I was actually using the middle model. Or pillars of serious off marketing. Oh, look at this, real estate investing. So this one.
Looking to get for the property. Next is a timeline.
Like a real person, so he gave footage and had
selling. Are they interested in selling next?
He had it edit it for him. It's fire. So you are a high-end real estate video. So maybe you create a whole bunch of clips. I wonder if you could just give it all the footage and have it just start prompt. Video analyst, analyze the upload video, and identify key visual highlights, luxury, and stuff. Oh, this is a lot of ideas. So you can just give it a bunch of your footage, have it analyze it. I'd say talking head stuff probably better, but yeah, that's cool. Let's see, 3D render. You want to create a logo? There you go. Coming soon. Take this one. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna start making some of these. These are good. Yeah, let me know if you want me to continue making some content about this stuff, because this excites me. I love this stuff. This is really cool. And I'm just getting started on this, but like I'm I'm loving it. So again, let me know. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just gonna start showing you all the different automations that I make. Like the pretty much everything is endless. So I don't think I'm logged in on this browser, but this is a tool that I use, and I don't want to lose. That's the wrong website. Online. This is a tool I use to actually make short form content. So it would make sense that I could build a Cowork. And if you do like this, I have a link in the description on YouTube. But this tool will actually help me make short form content, like the viral, like brain rot stuff. And if I could create an automation that will do 90% of the work for me, and then I just have to sweeten it at the end, that's what this is all about, right? So yeah, let me know if you like all these different things that I'm testing out. So cool. Thanks for hanging out with me and as I go through this stuff. So again, Thanks again. My name is Jonathan Dunkerley. I'm going to bounce for the moment because I have a street sweep coming by in a few minutes. I got to move my car. But I'm going to do more of these streams. Let me know if you like them. Let me know if you like this format. Let me know if you like me going out in 16:9 and 9:16 at the same time. I think I like it just because I see two very different chats that I get to interact with, which is fun. Cool. All right.